and welcome to another interesting episode of CSR Reporters TV podcast, where we spotlight organizations and change makers that are shaping a more responsible and equitable society. My name is IBK and I am thrilled to be here again. Today's conversation is set to challenge perceptions, spark reflection, and ignite inspiration. We are joined by a powerful voice from one of Nigeria's most recognizable brands, the marketing manager of Bet9ja Foundation. Yes, you heard me. Oya, gather round. I know that this will appeal to a whole lot of you, and I myself cannot wait to get started on this conversation. So we'll take a quick break, we'll settle in, and then we'll dive right into it. Join us again. In a world that needs change. Welcome to CSR Reporters TV.
CSR is basically giving back strategically. So it's beyond the buzzword CSR.
What would you say the leading cause of maternal death? Because I know there are many factors. You know that song?
Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀, iṣẹ́ ilé wa.
Exactly.
Ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́, a máa jalè. We are stealing. You see, we're robbing. Corruption is very high.
CSR is very critical to our organization. It's at the very core of what we do.
Every week, we bring you powerful conversations with the change makers driving corporate social responsibility. From industry leaders to grassroots heroes, hear their stories, feel their passion, and be part of the movement. Leadership, sustainability, humanity. Thank you for watching. This is CSR Reporters TV, where impact lives. Welcome back. Now, a whole lot of you might know Bet9ja as a dominant force in sports betting, but today we peel back the layers and explore how this brand is using its platform, its influence, and resources to drive social change, investing in communities, empowering youth, and making a real difference. Yes, this conversation might surprise some, but it will inspire so many. And you might want to ask that, can a betting company truly drive social change? Well, we'll get to see today as we talk real impact, we'll examine the lives touched, we'll see the communities that have been changed, and then you can answer that. We are joined today by the marketing manager of Bet9ja Foundation, the philanthropic arm of Nigeria's leading sports betting company, Omotola Oronti.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the show. So good to have you here. So when people hear Bet9ja, of course, the first thing that comes to mind is gaming and betting. Mm-hmm. So how did the foundation come about?
Okay, so we know that Bet9ja is the leading sports betting company in Nigeria. So the foundation came about, the foundation was born from a deep commitment to drive meaningful change for the country. The Bet9ja Foundation, we all know, is the charitable arm of Bet9ja. As Bet9ja grew over the years, the management saw that it was important to give back to the community because we've been doing CSR engagement across, but we wanted to make a lasting change, meaningful impact. So the Bet9ja Foundation was set up. As Bet9ja Tribe, we saw first-hand urgent gaps in education, healthcare, sports development, infrastructure, and community engagement. Hence, those are our 5 key pillars.
Okay, so those are the areas that the foundation focuses on. Wow. Education is very key in Nigeria today. So can you share 1 or 2 projects that you believe exemplify the very heart of the foundation today? Some of the projects you've done, share with us.
Okay, I think the project that I feel like really actually was even touching for me as a person was our undergraduate scholarship fund.
Oh, there's an undergraduate scholarship fund.
Yes.
Okay, how does that work?
Okay, so last year was the first edition. So we're starting for this year by next month.
Okay.
Yes. So for last year, we awarded over 100 scholarships to undergraduate students across state and federal universities.
Okay. How do you select the schools?
It is a free and fair selection process.
Okay.
Whereby we put out the communication that if you have above 4.0
CGPA, wow,
then you can come in, apply.
Any university in Nigeria.
University, state and federal.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't apply to the private universities.
It doesn't apply. So what we're trying to do is to help people, giving them an opportunity to try, because so that we can take away the burden of the financial aspect. Then they can then focus on their education. That way, we know that we're making a lasting impact and we're impacting generations.
And that's really amazing. Okay, so are you able to tell the financial status of the beneficiaries though, so that this is actually going to indigent students that need them?
Okay, what we have done from our end is to make sure to put some parameters in place to be able to check these things. So for instance, for you to qualify, you have to be from a state or federal universities.
Yeah, that's true.
And also have a minimum of 4.0 cumulative.
That's true.
And also, there are some courses that we have also aligned that we picked.
Okay.
We picked some courses like law, agriculture, humanities, STEM courses.
Okay.
Also,
are those courses that usually demand more, more in terms of fees?
Yes, because if you look at engineering,
engineering courses.
Engineering is a 5-year course.
Yes,
law is also a 5-year course. So what we're trying to do is just to take the burden,
the financial burden
of these people, so that they can then focus on their education.
Exactly.
That way, I feel like we're impacting generations.
That is true. And these days in Nigeria today, the state and federal schools have been left to, the middle and low income earners. So, that's where you are going to find most of the students. And that's really amazing. How about your interventions in other sectors? Because you mentioned about 5 key areas that you are working on. So tell us some other projects.
Okay. I'll also speak on the scale up challenge. Okay. So the scale up challenge is a project that is designed for young entrepreneurs. Okay. So what is a 6 weeks plan where we onboard minimum of 10 entrepreneurs. We take them through rigorous training.
So like a course?
I won't say a course.
Okay.
But once you've been selected, you are like in an academy. Oh. Yes, where we take you through rigorous training.
Okay. Do the entrepreneurs submit? How do you do the selection?
It's also a free and fair process.
Okay.
We announce, we tell you to write about your business, and then you need to show us if you are actually a business registered in Nigeria, at least minimum of a year, to be sure that you have been registered, not just that you woke up one morning and said you have a business.
You just
yes, you have to be registered in Nigeria. You're actually running your business, and then you do a minimum of 1 video of your pitch session of why we should pick you.
Yes.
And for that process, we awarded over 40 million because each entrepreneur that was picked was given 3 million naira.
3 million naira each.
And then we then have, after the 6 weeks, there was a pitch night where they were given an opportunity to pitch their ideas to investors.
Wow.
When the winner also went away with 10 million naira.
Beautiful.
It was concluded in March.
Wow. Yes. That's amazing. That is amazing. We are hearing amazing stories about what Bet9ja Foundation is doing. This is CSR Reporters TV podcast, and we are just getting started. If you've ever doubted the power of corporate foundations to flip the script and shape communities, Bet9ja Foundation just might challenge that narrative. So stay with us. We'll be right back. In a world that needs change. Welcome to CSR Reporters TV.
CSR is basically giving back strategically. So it's beyond the buzzword CSR.
What would you say the leading cause of maternal death? Because I know there are many factors.
You know that song?
Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀, iṣẹ́ ilé wa.
Exactly.
Ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́, a máa jalè. We are stealing. You see, we're robbing. Corruption is very high.
CSR is very critical to our organization. It's at the very core of what we do.
Every week, we bring you powerful conversations with the change makers driving corporate social responsibility. From industry leaders to grassroots heroes, hear their stories, feel their passion, and be part of the movement. Leadership, sustainability, humanity. Thank you for watching. This is CSR Reporters TV, where impact lives. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we are having a conversation with the marketing manager of Bet9ja Foundation, Omotola Oronti. And trust me, you've already missed some gems. We are talking youth, we are talking empowerment, we are talking strategy, and already we see that Bet9ja Foundation is giving us the kind of reflection that we all need in today's CSR space. So now we are going to continue into the heart of CSR, Bet9ja style. So let's talk about the fact that many CSR projects usually stop at donation drives or sponsorships. So what do you do differently? How do you ensure that your interventions are sustainable and they create a lasting impact on the communities?
Okay, thank you. So we design every intervention with long-lasting impact.
Okay.
We make sure that we partner with communities, existing NGOs, and also we have a Bet9ja agents network that are present in every state in Nigeria. So they are like our foot soldiers.
True.
That try to understand the need of their communities. So they come back with real projects for us to intervene in, and then we engage them directly.
Okay, so that's one of the strategies you use to select what type of CSR project to embark on.
Yes.
Okay, that's amazing. There's also the concern that corporate foundations focus more on image, they focus on publicity rather than making that real impact. How do you balance? How do you create a balance?
Okay, so we strike the balance by letting impact lead. We know that awareness is important. However, what we have been able to do over the last 2 years, these are impactful projects where we make sure that with over 200 projects across over 30 plus states
that
in
you've done already.
Yes, in the last 2 years.
When was this foundation birthed really?
In July 2023.
Oh,
yes.
So it's barely 2 years old.
Yes.
And already you are counting 200 projects.
Yes, over
That's
200
great.
projects.
That's great. Which of your initiatives are you most personally proud of? And why? I imagine you are at the forefront of leading these initiatives.
We've done lots of projects. But like I mentioned earlier, I'm personally proud of the undergraduate scholarship.
Oh, okay, yeah, you mentioned that.
Yes, because I remember after the selection, so we had to go to different states. But because we could not cover all the states, so we made it like a regional gathering, where for Lagos, we had people from Ogun State, Oyo State, meet in Lagos. For Abuja, we had people from the north. Then for the east, we had in Enugu, so we had people from across meet. So I met with these students firsthand, and I saw how we might think that it is little, but the financial burden that was lifted from them. So they gave their testimonial saying that with this, they know that they don't have to think about how do I pay my school fees.
Yeah.
What is next for me is to make sure that I focus on my studies.
Yeah.
And because they know that, like for somebody that is in 300 level, you know that you have to sustain your 4.0 cumulative. So that way, it will also propel you to study more because you want to get the scholarship the following year. So this personally, it was a personal project for me because I could see that this is an opportunity that is being given to people and they are not taking it for granted.
Wow.
They want it. And I can see that it's a generational impact.
Sure.
Because you have gone to school. You are going to always
understand the value of education.
And then you impact people.
Exactly. And this is how future leaders are born. So from What do you do something in sports development?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because I was waiting to hear that.
Yeah, you know, sports is even the core of
Of the
Bet9ja.
main organization.
So for sports, we refurbished a mini stadium, like a community stadium at Ajiron. It's called Ajiron Mini.
I've seen that.
Ajiron Mini Stadium.
Yes.
We changed the bleachers. We refurbished the changing room.
Mm-hmm.
There was no security before. We provided the security home. And that's from my understanding, one of the reasons why we picked the stadium. That is like a community stadium that is available in that area for everybody to use. Because most of the mini stadiums there are actually private owned.
Yes, and highly priced. Trust me, I've seen this one. Okay. So we are not just talking about invisible projects here. From sports development and youth empowerment to community upliftment and education, Bet9ja Foundation is showing us what it really means to give back. So we'll take another quick break and we'll be back with more. Join us again. In a world that needs change. Welcome to CSR Reporters TV.
CSR is basically giving back strategically. So it's beyond the buzzword CSR.
What would you say the leading cause of maternal death? Because I know there are many factors.
You know that song?
Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀, iṣẹ́ ilé wa.
Exactly.
Ẹni kò ṣiṣẹ́, a máa jalè. We are stealing. You see, we're robbing. Corruption is very high.
CSR is very critical to our organization. It's at the very core of what we do.
Every week, we bring you powerful conversations with the change makers driving corporate social responsibility. From industry leaders to grassroots heroes, hear their stories, feel their passion, and be part of the movement. Leadership, sustainability, humanity. Thank you for watching. This is CSR Reporters TV, where impact lives. Welcome back. Still with us is the marketing manager of Bet9ja Foundation, Omotola Oronti, and she has shared a lot with us about the foundation's work. It's been a truly inspiring session. And I just want to ask, what will you say to other corporate organizations how would you advise them? You know, that CSR isn't just a nice thing to do, it's a necessity.
So I would say that CSR is not just charity, it is a responsibility.
Yeah.
We, as a business, we don't operate in a vacuum.
Exactly.
We thrive within the same society our customers, employees, and partners are living. Mm-hmm. So investing in our communities also strengthens the system.
Exactly.
So we rely on healthier and educated citizens. So it's important for us to create a stable economy for everyone. So by also supporting communities, real projects that give lasting impact, it goes beyond just giving back. I just feel like it's simply the right thing to do. Yeah. And we should be encouraged to do more.
Yes. Yeah. So if you could tell us the legacy that Bet9ja Foundation would love to leave in one sentence, what would that be?
Betting on you, transforming lives.
Betting
on you.
Betting on you. Exactly.
Transforming lives.
Yes. So the work of the foundation is taking a bet on the average person out there, because you are investing in them, you are spending your resources, hoping that their lives will get transformed. That is very powerful. I will go back to
the undergraduate scholarship, because we are betting on them.
Yes.
So it is now your responsibility to take that opportunity and transform your life.
Wow, beautiful. So what should we expect next? What are the next big plans for Bet9ja Foundation? What is in the offing?
So we're entering into a bold new space. We're looking to do more projects, more collaborations, more community projects, because we're big on grassroots. So also we're open to more international projects, Nigeria and beyond, one step at a time.
Yeah.
But in the space of 2 years, we believe that we've been able to do
so much.
And we plan to do more.
That's wonderful. So finally, what message would you want to give to emerging CSR leaders to take away from your journey at Bet9ja Foundation?
Okay, I'll say that you can start small with a purpose. Have a strategy. Don't just go out there. You don't even have to have a lot of money, but you just need to start.
That's
because
right.
If you don't start, and the moment you start, and also I'll say real impact begins by listening, understanding the people around you, and understanding your community. It will help you to create solution where people can actually benefit from. So I will close it by saying that don't chase the applause. Yes, chase the outcomes. And when you lead with empathy, you can execute with intent.
Wow, wonderful. This has been a powerful session. Okay, before we let you go, how can our audience get involved in the wonderful work that you are doing? How can they be part of what Bet9ja Foundation is doing?
I'm happy you asked this because this is very important.
Yeah,
for us.
collaborations.
Collaboration is very important.
Yes.
Because the more people come together.
Yes.
So I would say for people to follow what we're doing, you can partner with us, you can collaborate with us, or you can volunteer with us.
Okay.
And to stay ahead of all our projects, you can visit our website bet9jafoundation.org.
Okay.
Or follow our social media platforms across Facebook, X, and Instagram. Bet9ja Foundation.
Okay. Beautiful. What a powerful conversation we have had today. Today's conversation has shown us that corporate responsibility can come from anywhere. And in fact, perhaps impact is not about where you begin, but what you choose to do with the influence that you hold. So if you are watching and you are a CSR leader, let today's conversation challenge your CSR playbook. And if you are a young person with big dreams, remember, making an impact is not about perfection. It's about showing up. So you start by showing up. And now is the time to get up and act. Thank you to our guests for coming. Thank you for all the insights that you have shared with us today. And thank you, viewers, for being here today with us again on this production. My name is IBK, and this is CSR Reporters TV. So until next time that I come your way again, stay aware, stay inspired, and keep making impact count. Bye for now.